Hi, my friends. Come join me as I get ready today. Today, I am going to use this makeup finishing spray. When you think of wanting your makeup to be on your face longer, think about using this because this really does help in the humidity. And every time I'm in the humidity, like your skin, what like really is more moist, and your makeup tends to run off your skin a little bit more. But when you're in the dry heat, like I am in Las Vegas, the finishing makeup spray really does help with making it feel a little bit more moisturized. So it's interesting how it both works in different temperatures and areas and climates. When I normally use this, I put it on a brush in order for when I put on my makeup, it'll stay on a little bit more. So first, I'm going to use it on my concealer. You could also spray it on your face. Allow it to settle in. And hopefully, um, you will be encouraged today because I really believe that God wants us to manage ourselves well. What do I mean by that? When I first joined Mary Kay said, as soon as you start making money in Mary Kay, start paying someone to do what you could do. That means finding an assistant. That means hiring a house cleaner. That means really make more time for yourself and what you could be doing in your business, right? I felt like that was a very good business tip and tool from Mary Kay that she wanted us to be business owners, right? Mary Kay is a business owner. And so I am a business owner over all of what I own from what I buy from Mary Kay, right? Because I have my own inventory, I drop it off. Can't find my other full foundations. I'm using this sample that is what I normally use on my skin. So if you ever want a sample in foundation, let me know. I have plenty of samples. Again, I just put the finishing spray on this brush so my foundation does not go all over the place in the heat. The reason why I mentioned about cleaners and stuff like that is because I have mine over right now and they're vacuuming, and I'm just grateful to have learned how to manage my time, myself, my efforts a little bit more. Sometimes we think we have to do everything, but really learning how to be a manager of your household, of delegation, right? Sometimes we don't even think about the things we ought to delegate in, but God doesn't call us to do everything because clearly we can't. We are limited beings, but it's learning how to use what He's given us as a resource. And do you know what? When you give back to others and hire them, then it really does make what you do in the community that much better because now you're giving back to someone in their life. Right? You're helping someone else in their business. It's not just about you and what you need to do, right? Sometimes we think we are the only ones that can figure it out or do it the right way. But no, there's many ways in order to get it done. And so figuring out what works best for you and your family, maybe you're just so used to doing it yourself. Well, and then you learn how to teach them, like what it looks like for them to get it done correctly the way that you would like it to do. Like a lot of them are willing to learn because they want to do it well. They want a job. And we want to help others have a job as well. Because if there's no consumers, then there's going to be no businesses. So think about the ways that you would like to hire someone. And it doesn't have to just be in the household, responsibilities. It could be even fun. Like if you want to try a new skill, right? It's learning how to continue to grow in areas that maybe you've never done or thought of before, and bringing that out of you, allowing yourself to do something different, do something that brings you joy. And my time brings me joy knowing that I don't have to do everything and I can value my time because ultimately I'm valuing myself and then I'm valuing God. So I'm putting this on there. And let's see, because I have a little bit of pink on today, just with my earrings. Yes. We have some new eyeshadows that's almost similar to this. This was limited edition, so I'm all out of it. But one thing about being a Mary Kay customer is that they have something new every 4 months, every quarter. So if you're like, oh, I'm tired of this, you have something to always look forward to. That's one of the things I absolutely love about Mary Kay is having something to look forward to. Isn't that something we all kind of need in our life, right? If something was the same all the time, we might be like, we need something new and different. We need excitement. It's like learning how to be spontaneous. So when I think about God and I think about his love for us, everything he's given us, it's amazing how much he cares for us in order to accomplish his will, right? We get to join him in that work. Part of joining him in that work is always finding out and asking him, hey, God, what do you want me to do? How do you see me? How do you want me to manage my time? How can I give everything back to you? How can I honor you with my time, talents, and treasure? Right? Everything belongs to him anyway. And when we are faithful in giving back to him, um, especially in giving and tithes and offering, that is the area he tells us to test him in. So I have definitely tested him in that, and he is so true to his word. I am so grateful for the way that he's blessed me, as I was faithful to him through my money and continue to be faithful to him because it's an ongoing relationship, right? And we do it even when the income is lacking, even when we feel like we're no longer making the money that we used to. It's learning to be faithful in the small things because then we will be trusted in much. Okay. Well, this is my look today. I hope you guys have been encouraged, and I will see you next time.